You know that there are ever more and more people in the world, but I want to show you some figures that are a little different. On Factlab's website there are masses of statistics, and this is where we're going to start. We click on People, scroll down to Population, and choose All and Persons. Up here we can see what we've chosen, that the figures are from 2011, which are the latest official figures, and that our source is the World Bank. You can click on the source and read more about it if you want. We have 214 countries in the statistics, and we can choose all of them by clicking in this box. The country with the most people is China, with around 1.3 billion. India is the next largest, and so on. Altogether, there are nearly 7 billion people on Earth. But now you're going to see something interesting. We'll begin by choosing the 10 most populous countries. We click on this little blue triangle. Here we can choose the top 10. We can show the statistics in several different ways. Let's click on Bar Chart. We're going to select the 6 countries with the most people. Hold the mouse over the bar to see how big the population is in each country. Pakistan, which is number 6 in terms of population, has about 176 million people. If we click on the bar, we can call up a mass of information about the country. Take a grip on the handle down here and pull it to the left until we get to 176 million. Here, now, we have the world's 6 most populous countries. If we click on List now, we'll see that the population of these countries is 3.5 billion. As there are 7 billion people on Earth, that means that the 6 most populous countries have half of the world's population. Isn't that fascinating? But wait, if we go back about 50 years, what did things look like then? We choose Bar Chart again. Up here at Fact 1, we can see what we've chosen and that the year is 2011. Now, by clicking on this icon, we can copy everything. Now we have a second bar in yellow. Now we choose 1960 for Fact 1. Here we can see how the population has increased in every country over the last 50 years. China has increased from around 700 million to just about 1.3 billion, and if I've worked that out correctly, that's an increase of 90%. It's almost a doubling of the population. But look at India, from nearly 500 million to 1.25 billion, an increase of 150%. That was a little bit of history. But what is the prognosis for the world and these countries from now to the year 2050? We'll continue to investigate. Now we choose Add Fact to Compare. We can choose People, Estimates and Projections Population, and Total. But there is a quicker way. We can write instead abbreviations of the words in the search field. Pop, population, Est, estimates, and Tot, total. Let's choose the alternative that only includes the total. That is now Fact 3, which is green. We can see several more things in the bar chart. India is now the world's most populous country in 2050, while population growth in China has stabilized. One reason for this is probably China's one-child policy. If we choose List, we can see that these 6 countries together have a population of about 4.2 billion. If we choose to show all the countries, we can see that the total population of the world in 2050 is 9 billion. That means that the population of these 6 countries has not increased as much as the population in other parts of the world. Where have the biggest increases taken place? Try clicking on Via Regions, uncheck the box, and continue to investigate yourself where in the world the population is expected to grow most dramatically between now and 2050.